tell your friends, tell your foes, tell everybody you know. We are God.
Warning. Papa Zaku is a professional idiot. Do not take anything he says or does seriously. Or do. I'm not your dad! G'day guys, how are we today? It's me, your host as always, Papa Zaku. No, it's been a few months. Don't even get me started, like you know, I love doing these videos and they really are good for me. But I've just had a lot going on and it's been making it difficult to upload these videos. And I actually spent the last 20 minutes then trying to think of some funny skit or funny way to start these videos, but I feel like I just gotta be straight up in this video because I think that's the most important thing that I need right now. No fucking funny business, I can save that for later. This video needs to be semi-important, unfortunately. So, you can probably tell by the shitty camera quality, but I'm currently not even using my actual phone or anything to record this, and you'll probably be able to tell from the start of the video. I've had to start all over again pretty much. I've lost all my edits that I've made, all my short little clips, like the intros and everything, because I destroyed my phone a while ago by accident. Fucking fell off a car. What a dickhead, am I right? But yeah, so because of that I haven't been uploading because I kept coming up with excuses and being lazy about it. But I just realised, especially of recent, how desperately I need to start making videos again. Not just for anyone else, but for me. Because otherwise I'm going to get to this point that I was feeling and like what I was trying to make a skit about, where I just feel like everything's against me, you know? Nothing's real. I start feeling like I have all this knowledge of the universe and I know way too much, and that's why everything's fucking falling in on me. And I'm gonna lose everything because I'm scripted for this fucking fake destiny that I've betrayed in my brain. But that's not true. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And the title of this video, which I feel like gets said again a lot, like a lot of the things I preach about, but again, we don't practice it enough. And that's, go to bed! I think that is something that so many of us, if we just did, we wouldn't have issues, you know? I think we spend so much of our lives trying to chase things and so much of our lives trying to fix things and do better and blah blah, and it's good. Self-improvement is good, but you don't need to constantly do it all in one day, you know? And because I feel like the more you do in one day, the more you're going to burn yourself out, the more you're going to put yourself into a fucking rut, and you're going to not want to do anything, you know? But if you just go to bed when you need to, whether if it's during the day or at night at a reasonable time, or just I guess what I'm trying to say is quit when you're ahead, you know? You don't have to keep fucking writing paragraphs to people or try and explain yourself to family or loved ones. Just go to bed. Quit while you're ahead. Honestly, it's the best thing you can do, because people will respect that more than you trying to just word jargon and fucking word vomit a bunch of shit which just sounds repetitive and stupid and stuff they already know, you know? Because I'm sure that all the stuff you're trying to explain to people, they know you. They wouldn't be your friends or anything if they didn't know you, right? I don't know, guys. I think we just honestly need to go to bed sometimes and just fucking wash it off. Instead of trying to just keep fixing everything in the moments, let it go. And it's a hard concept even for me to get my head around, because I've always been someone who wants to fix everything and who feels like it's my goal to try and help all. But sometimes the best way to help is by not being there, you know? Let people do things on their own. Yes, I know how great it feels to work on yourself with other people, but sometimes other people need to work on themselves alone, the same way that I've had to work on myself alone and they've had to work on themselves alone before, and we got to do it again. Because that's life, you know. You're gonna have times where fucking being together is the greatest thing ever, but then there's times where you really need the space. Because if you don't give the space, this is just gonna burn out. And again, go to bed. Like, that's all it takes. And I don't mean literally go pass out, go sleep, but I mean go do things away. Take yourself out of the situation. A friend of mine recently, who I care very deeply about, told me something that I've been really trying to practice. And you would think that it would be simple, you know? You'd think that, oh yeah, that's something everyone knows. Like, but it's still hard. And even though I do it on the most parts more these days, I still have my moments where I'll slip up and I'll write a million things, or I'll say a million things that don't need to be said. And that lesson that I was taught is more is less. Yes, I know, sounds fucking corny as fuck, but more is less. Because it's true, you know? I've noticed it even with my family, like when I do just let it go and let it happen as it happens, and instead of trying to fight it and instead of trying to have it my way, just, yeah, it works out, you know? And it's the same thing with everything, you know? More is less. And if you can't get that in a moment, maybe the best thing you can do is go to bed. And then you can sleep it off and refresh yourself and feel a lot better, so you can attack that situation in a newer light, you know? There's been so many times, even recently, where all I want to do is just keep messaging this person and keep telling them that I understand and that I'm going to do better and this and that. But they already know this. And why should I keep telling them shit they already know? Because they get me. They get me more than anyone. And I'm so grateful for them for it. And I'm so grateful for all my friends for it, because I have a really good support system. And I got to start using it more and not just abusing certain aspects of it, you know? Because fucking life is good when you make it good. Life can be the greatest thing if we just let go of all of it and just be our pure selves, you know? And I do think one of the big things for it is social media, you know? We get stuck in these loops and we see all these things of how it should be and blah blah, and then we share things and people will be like, oh yes, I understand that, but they only understand a certain percentage of it. Like, and because even I don't fully understand what I mean when I share things, you know? And that's social media for you. It's such a muddy water of thoughts and processes, you know? When really the best thing to do is just communicate in person about how you feel. None of this fucking sharing things and blah blah, because none of that's real. None of that is at all. I know all of this sounds really fucking common and really basic, but sometimes it needs to be said, you know? And I feel like, as you can see, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy because I'm sick of telling myself the same things that I already know. I'm sick of telling other people. I'm sick of hearing it from other people. Again, just take yourself out of the situation. Do what's right for you, whether it's making these videos or fucking going for walks or working out or whatever it is that makes you you. Just do it. I know I sound like a broken record, guys, and trust me, I'm overhearing this guy's voice as well, but sometimes it's the right thing, and I know what I am doing, and people can sit there and think whatever they want, and they can think that I have no clue and that I'm going to keep doing the same toxic cycles, but nah, this is it. This is my time to prove to myself that I'm out of all that shit. I'm no longer doing that because I love myself. And I want to give the best love to myself that I want to give to everyone else. And that's going to take time. And that's fine, you know? Because if people do love you the same way you love you, they'll give that same time back. And they will let you have that time. And you can do whatever you want. And know that when you're ready, you can message them whenever. And they will be there. I get that. I honestly do. I'm still young. We're all still young. This whole fucking planet is still young. And in saying that, we're young, but we've made a lot of flaws and we've made a lot of mistakes. But we're learning from those mistakes and we're getting better, and we're doing it not just as a single person, but as a whole collective. But as a single person, you need to do it on your own to start the domino effect for everyone else, you know? It was like, I went out to a music festival recently and it was fucking awesome. Had a really good time. And I wanted to do little skits and stuff there, and my friends in that were really keen to do it too, but they're still in their head. They want to be a part of this world that I'm trying to make, but they still need to do it in their own time, you know? And if I sit there and push them and be like, oh, come on, Buckets, come on, bro, you need to make videos with me, blah, blah, like, they're never going to. They're never going to. But if I allow everyone just to do their own, and for me to sit here and do what I want, and that's make these videos and preach, you know, and can do more than just these videos. I want to do so many videos, and I've said that before in videos, but for now, this is all I can do. And it's still enough, because I am enough. I am enough. I know that. Love life, guys, and when all the pressures get too much for you and you want to scream and shout and throw the world away, just go to bed, because you'll realise how good it is, you know. Even last night, I should have went to bed probably a few hours before I did, but instead I stayed up, fucking letting my brain fucking fry itself, sitting in my thoughts, and it was bad for a part of it, but it was good, because then once I finally did go to bed, and I woke up and I was like, did I seriously allow all that to affect me? And when I know that it's not affecting anyone else, and everyone else is going to be going and doing their best things today and doing what's right for them, and even if today for everyone is a lazy day, and if they feel like they haven't achieved anything today, that's fine. You're valid to do that. You're still enough. You don't have to do much every day, but doing something is all that matters. And even if it's just a little thing for yourself, that's completely fine. You are loved, I am loved, we are all loved, we are God. Alright, and on that note, guys, I think I'm ready to go to bed! This has been your boy, Papa Zaku. Hopefully I'll be back with more videos soon, guys. You're not getting the end of me. This might have been a few bad moments, but it's not a bad life, alright? Remember that. Fucking... we're on a come up. We're on the come up. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. I'll see yous when I see yous. It's Papa Zaku, motherfucker! It's Papa Zaku, bitch! Let's get that pussy tonight. Fucking beauty! Look at this gun! Fucking oak gun! Fucking oak!